Hey, everyone. What's up? Give a round of applause for yourselves, please, for being here on a Thursday. It's cold outside, I know. We want to welcome you to First Stop Volume 2. First Stop came about. We really wanted to create an intimate environment for artists to connect with their audience. And I think the more important thing was we wanted to create an environment that fostered real, authentic collaboration and community. So for me, I really urge all of you to meet someone new tonight. We have all these name tags, so if you see someone, connect with them. Photographers meet with a DJ meet with a producer, artists meet with a photographer, and leave with a new connection. I think from our first one, I've already seen a few collaborations, and that's like super meaningful. So tonight we have two awesome performers. I met Conrad Clifton years ago, unbelievable producer, DJ, photographer, multi-hyphenate. This guy does it all. And so I'm really excited for you guys to see his set. And then Fox is a new artist that I've met recently who did a collaboration with Conrad, and I heard it and I'm like, okay, this is incredible. Fox is a rapper from Harlem, super dope. So I'm excited for you guys to hear that. And I want to do a huge thank you to Sound Collective, huge thank you to my team, TJ, AC, for putting this together, and a huge thank you to Topo Chico for sponsoring it. And I put it out at the very beginning of the event, but we have a Venmo code. We want to urge you to, donate $10, a suggested donation that goes directly to the artists. They're putting on an awesome performance for you guys, so it just keeps everything going and keeps, money in the arts. So without further ado, let's get it going.
Conrad Clifton.
Silencio.
city in the silence. Feel the city in the silence. Everything is connected. Everyone is connected. Everything is connected. Everyone is connected. Everything is affected. Everyone is affected. Everything is affected. Everyone is affected.
Conrad Clifton.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. I hope you are enjoying yourself. My name is Conrad Clifton, if you didn't see. But I am here to give you something unique. What I'm presenting to you right now are original pieces that I've created and released into the world. But I want to give you something that is a little bit different, something that's more of a live feel, something that's a little different than what you're going to hear when you go to your streaming service. By the way, if you like any of these songs, you can Shazam it and it will come up. But yeah, all of my stuff, you can find all my music on ConradClifton.com. Spotify, Conrad Clifton, everything Conrad Clifton. Okay, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit. What we're going through are also different vibes, different emotions, different feelings, and what I want to do is give you a little bit of the feeling, a little bit of the emotion that I feel when I'm creating this music. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
into the culture of all our people, the woman was regarded as spiritually greater than the man. When a king wanted to go out and make war against such and such a tribe, he didn't just assemble the warriors and lead them off into battle. No. He had to obtain the approval of the women folk of the tribe. And these women had the right to say no. African tradition, a man was not allowed to crush and dominate the woman. Never. No.
Conrad Clifton.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. That's my time.
Okay, let's give it up for Conrad Clifton. Insane. All right, so we're going to have a quick changeover. Fox is going to do his set, and then we're going to have a small Q&A right after. So don't go anywhere. Or maybe get some Topo Chico, and then you can come back. All right, thanks, guys.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. See some familiar faces, some faces I don't know. Nice to see all of you, though. Appreciate y'all for coming out. It is cold as fuck outside. You know when it's so cold that you got all your layers for outside, you come inside, you start sweating your ass off? That's how I'm feeling right now. That's what the bucket hat for, all right? I'm cool now. We chilling. All right, bro, can you play me Concept real quick? I just want to warm up a little bit. I'm vibing. Appreciate you. I spark a raw, talk to God, talk with the planet and chat in a raw. Hit the red planet, I'm looking at raw. I did land take on. I made the rim larger, my aura is foreign. I'm storing this force in the frame that I came in. I'm saying I made it do more. I take normal and morphine.
Yo, what you fucking with?
Nothing much, trying to make some plans. What you fucking with?
Nothing much, trying to make some bands.
Shit been moving slow since my computer running out of RAM. Heating up some takeout while I wait, do my little dance. Got no time to waste, but my brain wanna chill instead. Fighting for so long, I'm like, dog, I just wanna rest. Feeling like a fuck up just for napping, trying to catch my breath. But for success, but it's kinda hard to give my all when stressing over. But I know my shit is going off, so I just gotta impress. But I know I just gotta go off, cause all my niggas next. Nigga, you know I gotta go off. I got 'em next. There you go. Warm up a little bit. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I was supposed to be at home doing like yoga and shit. You know, your people be like, work out more, handle your stress, stretch more, do all that stuff. So for this next record, I'm gonna just, kind of bring that energy here. I'm gonna bring my yoga mat real quick, and I'm gonna vibe with y'all, but I'm gonna try to get my stretch on. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna just do some meditating. Cool. All right, appreciate it. Health and wellness, everybody. Yes, sir. I'm ready to be calm. Sound bowl or something. Okay. All right. Let me do this. I'm old now. Sitting Indians are crazy. It's cross-leg shit. Whew. All right. How we doing? Y'all good? That's all. Y'all good? I see you. You good? I like that smile. You're a nice-looking guy. Appreciate you. All right. So this one's more like a meditative kind of thing, positive affirmations. Me and the homies kind of made this together. So this represents all of us a little bit. Just things that I've said to keep us all calm, keep us going. You know what I mean? So can I get L1, R1? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I'm trying to ball. Put in work, I go hard. I really grind, do it all. I really hope it pays off. Yeah, like that. Left to right, left to right, left to right. Hey. Me and my bro about to get this dough. Hit the kill switch, real shit, hit him with the flow like left to right, left to right, left to right. Hey. I ain't catch that meme. What hoe? I just eat, rap, sleep. They make jokes, I'm like, huh, what you mean? He doing quotes from a film I ain't seen. I roll, you know how that be. He can't believe it. He like, it's a classic, bro. You gotta see it. I tell him I will. That I'm back on this beat shit. The job that I want, that shit not up on LinkedIn. So what I look like, taking a break, it's a whole different grind. Can't just apply, it's a whole sacrifice. But you know I love it, so that shit was light. Put the stew over food couple times. Got a checklist, I check it and grind. Bigger room, put your booty either side. You know mama gon' live where it's nice in the crib with some views from left to right. Left to right, left to right, left to right. Me and my bros about to get this dough. Hit the kill switch, real shit, hit him with the flow like left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. Yeah, you know. I see what they dropping, they see my head bopping. I got them assuming I'm giving support. Really, I'm plotting and scheming and tweaking a song in my head. I can't wait to record. So many bios say, let's grab a drink and just see where it goes. But I'm looking for more. Scared there's a cap on my happiness now, cause I go where it's lit and I really be bored. Hey, 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 hey. I was supposed to be meditating, I'm over here bopping and shit. I ain't closed my eyes not one time. Crazy. Yeah, that's L1R1 for y'all though. Like that. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's vibing. All right, so I'm gonna give myself one more chance to meditate. So I'm my center. I picked the wrong record to do that on though. This the one that me and Conrad made. It's that arcade mode. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a bob. It's an issue. I might have to fuck around, stand up middle way through the shit. Play that for me real quick. Shout out Conrad for the beat real quick. Can I get a round of applause for him? Vibes on vibes on vibes. This man different. Bugging. Bugging with the homies. Having fun, time to go dumb. We all live once, so please look up. Don't get too stuck. Don't let that phone control you. Told you I would fold you. Blow your focal, but like no dude. You just sound like so and so, but so does he and him, bro. Everybody be cool for the ride. Finna heat it up, get him high. Can't nobody do it like this. Can't nobody do it like moi. All of my friends hella weird and I love it. I only move for the music and money. This dick ain't free, better pull up with something. Friends on a baddie, man, shorty my buddy. Inside, outside, get my shit right. This time, it's time. I'm better get it, bro. What? Go down, go crazy, heat it up. Okay, 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 okay. Go down, go crazy, heat it up. Okay, 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 okay. Inside, outside, I'm supposed to be meditating. Fuck that, cause this is a jam, nigga. Inside, outside, get my shit. Okay, this time, it's time. I gotta get it. Everybody be cool from the ride. Finna heat it up, get him hot. Can't nobody do it like this. Watch me. Can't nobody do it like Fox. Come on by now, you should know I'm a golf. I told you I'm done with the hold off for so long. I sat on some old songs and scrolled through the gram, watching posts from my chords. I'm so bored, so no more coming for everything. Repo your homeboy won't rap against me. How black on the beat, the reaction to me be like Cam no 30 like, oh boy, damn, these niggas basic. Please do not put on your playlist. I cannot hear him a song about booming the out from a dude who ain't banging. Yeah, like, can't even fight. We get the right. Keep out his chin, that's an easy good night. Beat up the beat, I go Ike on the mic. Anyone even ask, you could tell you ain't write it.
With the homies having
Bro, be like, I ain't even use no pen, no shit, nigga.
So please look up, don't get too stuck, don't let that phone control you.
Go down, go crazy, heat it up. Okay, 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 okay. Go down, go crazy, heat it up. Okay, 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 okay. Inside, outside, get my shit right. This time, it's time. I gotta get it, bro. Inside, outside, get my shit right. This time, it's time. I gotta get it. Everybody be cool for the ride. Finna heat it up, get 'em high. Can nobody do it like this? Can nobody do it like Fox? Okay. I'm gonna start pretending I'm meditating. That's a dub. That is not happening today. Who watching Dan Dan? Who up on this? Anybody watching anime in here? Okay. That's why I love you. That's why you on stage with me. You feel me? Yeah. That's why it's the world. All right, nah. Let's see. What am I rocking with? Also, funny shit today. I'm supposed to be at work. For real. I was like, yo, I'm working remote. I'm gonna be doing my job, I swear to God. I care about this company. I am a valuable member of the team. So, I brought my laptop. I told bro it was a prop. It's not. I am legit pretending I'm on the clock right now. They think I'm actually working. I'm supposed to be doing claims and shit, so don't look. Okay. Ain't nobody checking for me though. Ain't that important there. All right, okay. They don't know I rap though. I'm nice at that. Okay, anyways, can you do me a favor and play corporate just in the spirit of me supposed to be in at work and shit? I'm gonna check some emails with a hook play though. Can you gotta do that? Just bear with me, y'all. My fault. My boss be asking me stupid ass questions, bro. For real.
Hey bro, what's up? Got that? Yes sir.
Hey. I cannot do work with this shit on.
What's up? Game time.
You ready? Everyone in my company got the message, bro. I'm lethal with no gun, that's all hands. I walk into work at the dropping some hot shit. They know I'm not staying for long, fam. Would've thought it was corporate for real, taking meetings with marketing. Bro, went in 4 grams. Now the trap had to hit him on Slack, pass it off for the dap, and act like we was old friends. For real. Got my foot up on the gas, I call it standing on my business. Keep on killing it until it's more facts than opinion. I ain't putting all this work, till these niggas being different. I be blacking out, they walk around like Chronicles of Riddick, bro. Ride around the dog, playing golf with the op, put a hole in when I don't know, son. I know who he's not. I got hella missed calls, nothing crazy, but it's guap. Soon as I get off of work, shower up and hit the block, they like, brr.
Hey bro, what's up? Got that? Yes sir.
Fuck my boss.
Hey bro, what's up?
Game time. You ready? At the office, like, where all the brothers? Most of my coworkers suckers. Chad went to party, he trying to get gnarly this weekend. You know that's a come up. Up the price on the pills for the white and the whites. I be wildin', I'm charging them double. Used to be a runner, homie had me covered, moving like we trying to rob LeBron in 2020, cause he got a strap in a bubble. Been up tall grass, never had it long day. To the tough guy, talk trash, me, mugging me, nothing, not him, all gas. Uzumaki, how I'm locked in with my fox half, but I'm about to run this bitch like a dog track. I thought about that up, y'all. Let's go. Hey, my boss got me rattled. Sorry, yo. Hey. Alright, I'ma log out. Okay, my boy. Appreciate you. Thank you. My guy. My dude. Hey, me. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. All right. Now I'm gonna get a little bit more serious with this one. I'm gonna need the mic stand for this. These are emotions. I'm gonna be speaking my emotions. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Somebody needed to say that. I was like, we listen and we don't judge. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're judging. But I love you anyway. This one was made by a homie named Adrian. I never met the dude in person, but that's my brother from Cleveland. Never seen that man. That's weird as fuck, right? That's the world we live in. I got family I ain't never even seen. Stupid. Anyways, he made this little piano riff, and it really touched me. It was really nice. And so, I know I've been joking up here a lot today, but this one was really important for me to get my shit off my chest for sure. Can I get that brag about me beat? Chill with the bros, I was dead working. Work on my shot like I'm Chef Curry. Now I can't miss, every shot is a switch. At this point, I'm just checking the networking. Fucking shit up. These days, we don't connect, we network. Please don't text if you dead hurt. Look me in the eye, do the legwork. Clean with it, but I had to be a mess first. We could link in the park, have a talk. Time passed, don't mean sorry. My bad, my energy guarded. Gotta finish on the path I started at the brag, but I've had niggas rap to go hit me on the beat and go cold. What a heat you promised? Are you looking for fucks, nigga? I don't got it. I was crying out for help and I saw niggas watch. Hug myself and I told bro like and I got my back. I'm Bats hand robbing. If you do the most, trying to keep a friend, then drop him, cause a real friend can't be lost. Don't bother put an R in that last word from one line before. Yeah, you my friend, but it's more. I miss some homies for sure. I'm not petty, not keeping no score. But let's say I was, then I'm up, got the dub in the bag, nowhere close to a draw. But I hope you happy, of course. Hey, One thing about me, I know I'ma get it. Don't interrupt me, though, wait, I'm not finished. See, that's the problem. You always be waiting to talk so they actually listen. I try to change up the subject, and that gets you upset. There's no way to peacefully pivot. You get me mad as all hell over real, but you know I'm not always as nice as my pen and shit. I could do better responding to shit. It's a problem of mine. The problem still is, what was the cause of the argument? You let her point out the flaws and skip all of the shit that you played a part in. All the rage I hold and start escaping. Oh man, all of the yelling I'm doing excuses you from being truthful. We do this on loop like your favorite song. Damn, I'm yelling too loud, punching the wall, calling you names. Clearly I'm flawed. I wanna sit in the sun and recover. You rather watch TV and scroll in the dark. Spinning with feelings like 2K get way too specific when building the ball you want. Depression is setting. I'm silently crying for help. The worst kind of call and response. That's it. That was the most emotional I'm gonna get here today. Okay? Fucking shit up. Fucking shit up. All right, that was it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right. I'm sweating under this bucket hat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This was a good call. I was gonna come out here with no... Catch me on camera glistening like that. Yes, glistening. I ain't gonna... Not me. They gonna catch me. Look at that rapper sweating on stage like that. What's good with him? All right, so... This last one I kind of wrote like on the train like 2 days ago. So this one's like more for y'all. This was also for a special person in my life that made me think twice about a lot of different things: love, success, goals, how I approach the both, and how they're not necessarily not intertwined somehow, right? And other people who also could eat a dick, who didn't appreciate my love and my time. You know what I'm saying? We all got some of those, right? So in the spirit of that, can I get a dolo leveling? Okay. I hope this don't go over your dome, got low ammunition. Stole this bow and arrow from Cupid, I caught him slipping. I don't wanna rush, but also don't wanna miss it. Hard to look for love when your mind already been mission. I'm making the tough decisions, I'm staying up with this vision. When shit get rough, tell myself toughen up, there's no playing victim. Hold myself to a standard that someone considered tripping. Adjusted to sacrificing my comfort for trying to get it, but I get it. Level up by myself to be worthy of someone else. Questioning my worth just because I wanted some help. Pussy wet in Texas, I'm texting her something else. I wanna wear the pants, but I need you to be the belt. Don't know who need to hear this, but homie, you gon' be fine. I know sometimes you lonely, but leaning on getting high. All that hanging out ain't gonna help you, but okay, fine. Friends don't fill voids, you can't ignore what's inside. By the way, they can feel it too while they dealing with shit they hide. Yesterday you said tomorrow, nigga, let's ride. I promise most of your problems are ego-driven. Your pride out of line sometimes. You get high just to quiet your mind. Forgetting that shit won't fix it. You bottle it up, then pop. You can't hold it in no more. Spilling feelings on people's souls. Knowing that shit won't come out. Ain't no tape bags for the shit that come out your mouth. I still love you. And that's my time. Thank you for sharing some shit with me. Thank you for letting me do some new shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all for that. Thank you. Yo, shout out Conrad Clifton. Shout out all of y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all heavy. I can't wait to meet some of y'all at the Q&A. Can't wait to talk to y'all after. If y'all want to smoke after. I mean, if y'all want to chat, yeah, right? Yeah. Network. That's my time.
Okay, give it up for Fox. Give it up for Conrad Clifton. And give it up for yourselves. And give us 2 minutes. We're going to get the Q&A ready. And yeah. We wanted to add this Q&A question section at the end of this. We're good?
Yeah, that's me. My bad.
Oh, all good. At the end of the performance to gain a little bit more insight into the artists and open it up for you guys to ask any questions as creatives, as fans. Yeah. So I have a first question. How does performing in an intimate setting like First Stop affect the way you approach your performance? And does it allow you to connect with the audience in a more intimate way?
Yeah. Okay. This is a hot mic. Okay. So I feel like being in an intimate setting like this is really cool. so people can actually see what I'm doing on stage. They can see all of the equipment and all the shit that I'm working with up there, and having to remember what to press and when to pick up something and when not to touch something, um, and how easy it could all go off the rails. But I feel like them being able to see that um, connects them more to me and what I'm actually doing in the moment, versus them being like far away and they can't see nothing. They just see a guy up there and they hear the music. But this way, you can actually see what's happening, so you know I'm actually doing work up here and trying to share something with you in a personal way. I also approach the the music that I'm playing in a different way. I like to try to stretch out some of the music that I'm playing, maybe calm it down a little bit more, versus if we're in a club or festival or a big venue setting. I'm gonna drive more of the up tempo stuff. Um, when there's a lot more room for people to dance. It's just going to be a little bit of a different vibe. So I like to kind of bring it back, bring it down a little bit, so people can really feel the emotions that I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, for me, it's very similar. I like the intimacy of the space mostly because I also get to test stuff out a lot. Especially this early on as my performance catalog, I'm just more like getting to look at people's faces and reactions, what they're stimulated by, what things they're missing, what things I could do better, which things picking up on. And so for me, it's really just a great opportunity to connect in a way that I get genuine feedback, even if you do it involuntarily. You know what I mean? Um, and so not only that, I feel more comfortable being able to make mistakes and kind of like fuck around with shit a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm kind of like speaking to y'all. Like I see you, motherfuckers. Like I'm looking you dead in the eye. You know what I mean? So it's just like if you're feeling it, you feeling it. If you're not, I'm gonna know. You know what I mean? But it's nice. I appreciate that more than kind of just being a voice on stage or a playback track for sure.
So like both of y'all are what I would call multi hyphenates, right? Like you're both doing things outside of music, in music. If you are in music, you're writing and producing. So I kind of want to get into your creative process. Like, how are y'all able to tap in and produce and write and record? Like, how do you get into the flow of that?
Check. Okay, so how do I get into my production? And yeah, for me, there's a lot of experimentation. Um, it can really start from anywhere, and I'm talking about when I'm producing music. It also depends on what I'm producing for. So if I'm producing something original for myself that's just coming out of nowhere, there's no uh, brief or thing that somebody's looking for specifically, I'll just start listening to sounds, or um, I'll just start with some of my like effects pedals and just run something through there to see if it sparks an idea. So the experimentation really drives the creativity. So I listen to whatever is coming through and I follow that line. Like wherever it's pulling me, I'm going with that. If I'm making something for like a movie or a video game or an ad or something like that, they send me exactly what they want. They send me specifically the guidelines. We want this emotion. We want this mood. We want it to be this long. We want it to change to this vibe at 1 minute. And so for that, I at least have an outline of what I want to create. But I've been doing it for long enough that I can pull from certain instruments or certain samples to give them what they want while keeping my own creativity, my own creative direction in that sort of world that they want me to be in. So that's always really important for me, is keeping my honest, true creativity in whatever I'm doing. So yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's also similar with the authenticity factor, but I also like to call it my instinct. If I don't feel it immediately, I'm not going to force it. If there's not a brief attached to it, I'm not going to force it. But when there is a brief attached, it's like I don't just. I mean, he's probably a little more skilled at this than I am, but I'm gonna go listen to several references, go take a step outside or step into the environment of even the brief itself. So I'm just like, okay, I get the energy, the space that it's in. I'm a homebody, so sometimes I kind of lose perspective on the outside world with people. I'm like, what are y'all fucking with? You know what I'm saying? What's everybody? I get on the train sometimes and people watch the hell out of people while I'm listening to beats just so I can get an idea of what I want to do next, you know? So it's all very instinctual for me. And I have to take that same approach with my beats. My videos are very much the same thing. If I feel it and I'm like, oh, this looks like somebody getting chased in a car, I'm doing it. I'm not gonna overthink it. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, this brings me to the next question. So I know you guys collaborated on a song, which was fire, by the way. What facilitates the best collaboration you found, I guess, in your career? And when you collaborate with someone who you might not feel it, how do you get through that hurdle? Or do you even just not collaborate with people like that? Yeah.
I'll take the first part of that question. For me, it's important for me specifically to collaborate with somebody that I see their artistry. I see how dope they are at what they do. And it's important for me to be able to let them go do what you do. Like I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna try not to tell you everything, what you're supposed to do. When you start writing, when you start doing whatever you're doing on our collaboration, I want you to do what you're good at. And that's what's gonna make it the best thing that it can be. And I feel the same way that it should come to me that way. Like if I'm approaching a collaboration, they should know like I'm good at what I do. You're coming to me for this specific reason, so I'm going to do the best thing that I do, and we're going to bring both of those things to the table and make it a great thing. So that's what's important for me. I guess I'll talk about the second part too. But I feel like if it's not working, then I feel like there needs to be more conversation on a personal level, like between me and that person. Like, so what do you think it should be? What do you think it is? How do you feel like it sounds? How are you doing today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what was your day like? You might have been having a shit day and it's just not there today. And I could completely understand that 100%. So for me, if it's not moving the way it should be moving, then there's more conversation. There's more personal time. Like, let's not even do music right now. Let's just like chop it up real quick. And that usually, in my opinion, in my experience, that usually works itself out and we're able to move forward from that. So that's me.
Yeah, for me, it's interesting because it's been a weird journey with how I approach my regularity with collabs and my process. At first, I really was trying to treat it like a business, and I kind of was losing balance between what I needed in my heart and what was wanted by the client or the collaborator. And so I was like, I don't give a fuck if he's like fucking White Castle CEO's son. I'm gonna make a banger because I can do that. You know what I mean? But then I realized like if I don't have, like you're saying, this connection with that person, if I don't vibe with you in a certain way, our music doesn't probably even speak the same language. Like I gotta be able to relate to you somehow. Like there has to be some crossover where if it's a beat, I know where this man going because I get what he fucks with. If I don't know what your vibe even is, and you're just like, dude, I got this pack for you, and you'll kill it, and it's like, can you ask me that? But you know what I mean. But it's like, yeah. And so I think that I approach that with like, we can vibe, if we've lived shared experiences, it makes it a lot easier to share that through music, for sure.
This last question before we open it up. But in terms of like what we should be looking forward to, right? Like you both recently dropped music. I know you just dropped a single recently. The Fall of Archer, I believe. Yeah. And then Conrad, you dropped Blue Period, which is like a full project, people to check out, not too long ago. But outside of those two projects, what other things do you guys have coming up that people should be looking out for?
So yeah, actually, I'm pretty excited to answer this question because I've been working on something for a few months with a few friends of mine. It's a short film that kind of just documents. My stage name used to be Archer Fox, and then during this short film, where we were kind of cataloging what the beginning of that process looked like, I asked all the homies, and then Rejoice singular song. I was like, yo, should I drop the arch? She was like, hell yeah. I was like, God damn, I didn't know y'all felt like that. So the short film has been about kind of like the transition into the new me, the journey that's been so far. We'll be doing music videos for all of them, all the parts that are scored in the short film. So it's part of an EP. And the EP will also be coming out in February with the short film. And then you can expect like these singular visuals for each song from the EP that kind of just more emphasizes what emotion they're kind of bringing. So February gonna be a fun year for me, month.
Yes. Yes. And it's all fire too. So yeah, look out for that. Yeah, we actually did a song, yes, together that Dan was mentioning earlier. So I'm looking forward to. Oh, how did that come about? I guess I talk about that first. Yeah, I feel like you reached out to me on IG, right?
It was like, yo, my bro is deep.
What?
I used to work with Kylie.
Really? That's my wife's sister. You never told me that. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, shout out to Kylie. Okay. Okay, so he hit me up on IG, and sometimes people hit me up, but it's not really that often. So when he hit me up, I was like, yeah, I'll check him out. I checked him out. I was like, yeah, because people usually hit you up and it don't be fire. It don't be fire. I was just be 100. It don't be fire like that. So when I heard his stuff, I was like, yo, yes, we definitely got to work. We definitely got to work. So I, it went how it goes. I sent him a few.
Touch on that real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So this was a different experience. Bro sent me these pack of beats and shit. Usually people like, yo, I want you to do this or sound like that guy or da. Bro was like, here's a whole bunch of stuff I'm dropping. I don't know when it's dropping, but if you vibing with something, I kind of hear you on that. Do your thing. Hit me back. And I was like, oh, okay. But then I'm listening to it, and before I even listened to it, I was skeptical because you know how people will send stuff that's not their best stuff to the next guy. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to listen to some whole boop bop boom it up. And I'm listening to Hunter Gatherer, freestyling over it with the homie actually. And I was like, nah, this motherfucker dope as fuck. Yo, I need something like this. And that's how came about. That's third joint I played. Yeah. That was He tweaked it, and then he added like guitars and stuff to it, which opened my mind up about like what things I could do with sonics I could play with. And I'm like, nah. Even watching him on stage, I'm like, how am I gonna get this man to work on another beat up there? But yeah, that was it for sure.
Yes. I guess I'll go forward so I don't drag this out too long. But yeah, as far as what I have coming up next, like Albert said, I do have that album Blue Period. I really would love it if y'all go check out Blue Period. It's a very important project for me. It is one of my most creative, one of my most like emo, projects that I've ever put out. And I'm trying a lot of new things. So check that out. The next thing that I'm doing is I just did this residency earlier in the year, and we have a live performance for this residency that's happening at Roulette in Brooklyn on January 13th. Okay, so it's going to be a huge show with the 10 Feast 3 Collective. That was the name of the residency, 10 Feast 3. And this collective is made up of people from Guinea-Bissau, Senegal. These are traditional musicians from Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Peru, Colombia. And then we have a spoken word artist who is also a dancer, and she's incredible. And then we also have a cinematographer who did all of this beautiful visuals and imagery for the show. And then myself, who is taking the music that we created in the residency and remixing it and also playing my original music during this performance. So it's going to be a whole thing. So I really encourage you to check that out. It's called 10 Feast 3, and the company that puts this residency and the show on is called Remix Culture. So when you get a chance, check out Remix Culture. All right.
Thank you. Okay, now we're going to open it up to audience members. Do we have any questions in the audience?
Sorry, that's kind of hot. What inspired you both to like get started on your music creation journeys? Like for you, who was like the rapper that you were like, dang, they make me want to do this? For you, like who was the DJ or artist, whichever, like that made you feel like inspired and excited to like go on these journeys?
That's my answer is kind of like a little egotistical in the sense that like I don't know if anybody else has felt this in this room. Would you ever feel like you was special from like a young age? So you kind of always wanted to be something. You wasn't sure what it was. Type of shit. You was like, I just want to be something. And so when I was younger, it was Ludacris. And then I was like, and he cut the braids. What is the braids? And I was like, damn, bro. And then of the oddest, Corey Guns, weirdly enough. Bro just started spinning crazy. And I was just like, well, I could do that. I can do that. Never rapped before. I had no reason to think that. But it was inspiring as hell. Yeah.
Wow. So, okay. I started doing this. Actually, I started rapping. I started off rapping. Yeah, I started off rapping. So, if you saw the little promo clip about this show, I said something about how I like to put together different genres and then like put my own self, my own spirit and soul into that and create this unique thing. But the undercurrent of it is always hip hop. So that's just what I is. That's what I am. It's who I am. So I started off rapping and I didn't have beats to rap to. So I was just recording over everybody else's beats. And I was like, I actually want to make songs. So I started making my own beats to rap to. That's how I started making beats. And then, so the people that inspired me were like the big producers of the time. If we're talking about just music, the big producers of the time, like Timbaland, Neptunes, RZA, Jay Dilla is a huge inspiration for me. But like I said, I listen to so much shit. I listen to so much shit. All this type of rock shit. You should see my Spotify right now. I'm all over the place. So I pull from many different inspirations. But I would say that the people that made me want to be an electronic artist, to step out from behind, from behind the scenes, from behind the other vocalists, that was people like Jay Dilla, and I don't know if you've heard of. Well, we'll just say we'll throw some names out there: Flying Lotus, Hudson Mohawk. You can hear these these similarities in there. K Tronada is always fire. So these are the people that made me be like, oh shit, I can do this too. Like I'm already doing it. I'm gonna just go do it. I was in the music industry, like working with all of these business people that were snakes, and it was just garbage. And I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I had to step away from music for a while. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go DJ because I still fucking love music too much to really leave it. So I'm a DJ. But then DJing took me to being an electronic artist, being the artist in front that was giving you the music, and not having to be the no-name producer that was making beats for rappers and singers. So that's it.
Great answers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Please pardon my voice. Super bad day. But shout out to y'all. I just have one quick question. That question is, how are you guys, if at all, embracing the push for independent artists going more direct to consumer, as opposed to waiting to collaborate or partner with the label.
For me, it's been interesting because I feel like I'm kind of like just starting for the first year putting out music professionally and consistently. And so I've been trying to like get a handle on the reins of like, what is it to sign? What is it to be independent? Do I want to struggle that much to be like making all the connections myself? But do I also want somebody to take that pay cut? Do I really want somebody to tell me what kind of music to make, when I can make it, when I can do it, you know? Similar to him, I had actually been signed to a subsidiary of Sony when I was younger, and it fucking deflated me. I hated it. Um, and so my answer is hell no. Fuck them agents. They can suck my. If the right situation came along, I do see some people who they take the independent career a little further and substantiate themselves in a way that you can't really dick them around. If that situation came up and somebody wanted to listen to my soul and what I got going on, then I'd listen to that. But I like the independent route. I like that everyone's forming connections, networking sideways, instead of thinking that the guy at the top has all the answers. It's us. We got the answers. You feel me? So that's where I'm at for sure.
Yeah, it's a great question. Great answer. Yeah, I hate to say it, I gave up on that shit like a long time ago, just because I saw how it was going, and then I'm talking like 9 years ago when I was just like maybe 8, or when I was like, I this is not it. It's not it. Chasing these labels that really are not listening for you. They are not checking for you. I mean, I don't mean you in general. I'm speaking from experience. Um, Unless they come looking for you, and that has to be because you're already doing something, because you're already making noise. They're not going to come looking for you, and unless they're coming looking for you, it's it's just like there's no point in trying to beg them beg them for a chance. So you need to be going to get it yourself. You have to be out here. I mean, like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna say get on social media and sell yourself. You can do that without them. You know, they have the machine, but how much of that machine is going to be focused on you? It's a gamble. It's a crapshoot. So if you don't believe in your own artistry enough to push yourself, you might need to be thinking about doing something else, because the work will never stop. You're gonna have to work whether you're with a label, whether you're not with a label. So like you have to understand that now. Um, so for me, I'm all about that push for independence, and finding the people that are on that same wave of like, we got to be out here getting it. So let's get it together. You know.
Absolutely. I think one thing as well about Sound Collective, there's a lot of resource regarding music business, contracts. I think everyone here gets a free month to try their online courses. But if you check up front, they have different events, and I've learned a lot here personally. And so there's just a lot of resource now for independent artists. So definitely check that out.
To piggyback off of that question and you guys' answer, what do you guys' lives look like economically, like on a day-to-day basis, to, I guess, depending on what your goals are, like what you want to do, you know what I mean? Like what is that? Because I know you talked about like having having a job, right? We, as artists, we know what that looks like, right? Every artist's life, we've all lived the struggling artist life, right? So depending upon your goals and the visions that you have, like what does that look like economically? What does that look like on a day-to-day basis, whether if you're full-time or part-time?
It's a great question.
That's a great question. I don't know if you'll like my answer, but it's a great question. Um, the technical, I guess the smart guy term would be multiple streams of revenue. um, but I'm gonna tell you, like for me specifically, I had to work a full time job until I was able to save up enough money to quit my job and live off my savings. And I should probably slow that down a little bit. I had to work a full time job and do my art on the side with all of the remaining hours until I was able to save enough money so that I would have a few months of cushion to be able to live off of my savings and pay rent and eat off of my savings, so that I would have the time the get my 8 hours a day back, so that I could have the time to work on my art and look for more opportunities where my art can be revenue. If you are working a full time job, you don't have the time or the energy to focus on these sorts of things, and it sucks. So you have to, you're gonna have to do double duty. You're gonna have to do both things, unfortunately, until you can get to that point. So I encourage people to save that money so that you can have something there to support you while you're going out and getting more opportunities. The work is not going to stop. You got to take those 8 hours and you got to put it into finding more opportunities. Okay. So after I was able to stop the full time job, I focused on getting more opportunities. Those opportunities are now the multiple streams of revenue where I was able to, and this is like for my writers and my producers, that is where the money is at. When you get into sync placement opportunities, when you're able to write songs for ads and TV and games and movies and all that stuff, there's a lot of money in that. If you get to an opportunity where you're able to write for other artists and sell those songs and get those royalties, that's another way to get it. And that also goes for the producers. If you're able to work with these artists and get paid for the beats and get the royalties from the beats, that's all money for your art. But you have to go out there and get those opportunities. You got to get online and find these sync houses, these sync companies that will be interested in your catalog. And when I say catalog, I mean you have to have a catalog of music where you can show, hey, I do this, 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 and this. Here's some demos. I would like to work with you, right? So the work doesn't stop. You're gonna have to keep working. You're gonna have to keep working and building up your catalog and your connections. Um, get the email list, get these phone numbers, be able to reach out to all of these companies that can give you opportunities. So this is what it looks like, and this is how I'm able to survive. Me specifically now is with all of these opportunities. Um, if you are multi hyphenate, like me and my brother right here, you can branch out of not just being in music, but you can do things in film, things in photography, things in writing, copywriting. Like you have to think like that. I have all of these skills. Where can I find opportunities for all of these skills? And now you got a whole 8 hours back in your day that you can spend going for these opportunities or working on these opportunities. And you can earn a living with your art. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that was a good answer. That was some gems in there too for anybody who producing and getting into sync yet. I hella recommend it. For me personally, what does my financial lifestyle look like right now? I'll be honest with you, shit hard. I'm tired. I work that day job that you talking about. I be writing music at work. I be ignoring people trying to talk to me walking down the hall because I'm in the middle of writing a line. Because I don't know if that inspiration gonna come back later. I don't know if at 5 o'clock I'm gonna feel that way. If somebody bump me on the train, I'm gonna be thinking about punching him in the face and not the line I'm supposed to be writing. But obviously more to the point than that, it's just that I try to balance a lot of that stuff out where I forsake a lot of comfortabilities that people who maybe not are trying to approach this goal would. I don't go out to eat like that. I don't spend a lot of money on things that I don't need. But I so heavily believe that this is temporary. I'm invested in that catalog like he's talking about. I'm trying to build that up. I'm trying to build my networking. I'm trying to show people that I'm capable of, handling business on my own before asking for anything. And so with that, I need to maintain the day job until there's money coming in consistently from other things. I get sync briefs every once in a blue, and the money comes in randomly, and that's why I think the multiple streams of income thing is super important. So I'm trying to start seeing a return on investment in my own art, while also trying to help people with their briefs. I write for people at sometimes, and that's quick money. They usually will pay you on the spot. But yeah, in the meantime, it's a lot of I look after my mother, so a lot of my money goes towards that. I just keep it low key right now. Homebody as fuck, right? Like when I can, and spending the money, even though I know I would love to go to Carmine's or something like that. We're gonna spend it on some ads. We're gonna spend it on some filming. We're gonna hire this person, do that thing, make a little project a little different than what everybody else is doing. Because I know everybody else want to go to Carmine's, and when they at Carmine's, I'm filming. So, that's where I'm at.
So, thank you guys. Incredible performance. Great answers. I think that's all we have time for in terms of audience questions. But I urge you guys to talk to these guys outside, network, meet other people here. There's a lot of creatives. So please leave with a connection. And our next First Stop, Volume 3, is January 30th. So please come to that. Thanks again to everyone who showed up. Thanks again to Sound Collective. It really means a lot. Thank you.